Hi, this is Anoo Bhopti, and I'm calling in from Australia.
Hi, this is Anik Jensen, reporting from New Zealand.
So today we're going to talk to you about supported decision making. This case study addresses supported decision making for families raising young children with disabilities and developmental delays. It describes how an existing face-to-face strength-based planning tool was expanded for online reach during the pandemic. This approach is rooted in positive psychology and supports families to achieve their child, family, and personal goals through a novel type of partnership with professionals.
Programs for disability care often rely on reactive, deficit-oriented, expert-provided services, and more tools for parent participatory practices are needed. Pictability is a strength-based, fun goal-setting tool putting parents of children with special needs in control of the goal-setting process. Rooted in positive psychology and gamification, this evidence-based tool empowers parents to formulate and achieve goals for themselves, their child, and their families. They are in the driver's seat to optimize outcome for families and children. Co-designed with families, piloted with over 1,000 families globally, hundreds of professionals were trained in Australia, New Zealand, Finland, and Canada, and presented at the United Nations. With COVID-19 pandemic, face-to-face supported decision-making with pictability and training workshops for facilitation had to halt.
The main barriers to implementation was firstly, how do you still keep the fun element in an online version? And how do we engage service users during the pandemic? And lastly, how do we get funding for our project? What I really like about this supported decision-making process is the information that it provides to professionals like myself. In less than an hour, the family vision board details two important elements. Firstly, the goals that the family commits to start working on their own. They are the ones that are circled in blue. And secondly, the goals which we collaborate to work together. So it's circled in green on the left. I like this because it provides professionals a new and powerful way to formulate goals whilst building unprecedented rapport with families. With the help of our existing networks of parent alumni and a group of tertiary occupational therapy students, and with the help of in technology experts, which we really needed, we formed a subgroup committee to brainstorm and plan this online version of Pictability. Trained peer workers along with OT students co-designed and facilitated the online programs. A pilot of the e-Pictability version with a group of 10 families and professionals established that its outcomes compared to our benchmark. Participants were confident that we could uphold our impact, that between 85 to 96% of families who engaged with the online program achieved their child, family, and personal goals. The e-Pictability tool supported parents in ways comparable to the face-to-face process to formulate goals for themselves and their child and family. In order to ensure that we can sustain and grow this program, we will continue to do the research and build evidence on the use of this online version. We will create new training platforms for facilitators, and we will continue to look for funding, and we'll continue to add specialized technological capabilities.
And now it's time to show you what users actually do online. They start by watching a video clip about the tool and first identify their child's strengths so that these strengths can authentically underpin the process. They creatively brainstorm to select cards that represent their goals, as I'm doing now. And the platform then presents them with only the cards that they have selected so they can start writing long-term goals for their child, their family, and themselves, and place their goals on their vision board. As Anu said, child goals are divided into two, those focusing on the families collaborating with professionals and those focusing on the family agency goals, because they choose what goals they can start with right away. Inspiring parents to make an immediate start on some goals is ideal when parents go on waiting list to see professionals. Finally, time for action. Users choose 3 long-term goals to start with and plan their first steps, or shorter goals for each one of them. Research is clear. Families who experience initial success in achieving their goals are stronger in their commitment to actively participate in the process. Families are emailed these child strength summaries, vision board, and action board. Some hang them on their fridge right away. Professional says that they get all the information they need in less than an hour to start the administrative process because this tool is both efficient and effective. So much so that we've started developing versions of the Pictability supported decision-making tools for all age groups. Thank you for listening to our presentation.